good afternoon, YouTube. So I think one thing I'm going to do, or I'm going to start trying to do, is do like a Q&A video, and it's pretty much me just walking and answering some questions you guys might have, or if you guys want any feedback, drop them below or drop them in these videos. And I'll try to do my best to address them, and hopefully we can help each other out. If I'm saying something that doesn't make sense, you guys should call me out on it, because I'm very open-minded. I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm still making mistakes, and that's just because I didn't know anything about lawn care or lawn maintenance prior to starting my business. I actually got chewed out a few times from my first few clients because I wasn't edging, I wasn't blowing their driveway. It was literally a mow and go. So, it is what it is. I'm not there anymore, but getting screamed at from another adult, and you're an adult, definitely shakes you up. And the reason why, they were upset because I was doing a shitty job. And again, that was just me being so naive, be like, how hard can it be? But anyways, if you guys have any questions, comments, or you guys want any feedback or my thoughts, just drop a comment and I'll try to address it in my next video. And again, I'll try to do it every 1 or 2 weeks, because right now I upload honestly like once a month, but I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to do back to back while it's slow. But I got a comment asking, or a question asking, why I don't do weeklies and just bi-weeklies. So last year I started with 35 clients from the year before, and by the end of 2024 I had about like 65 clients. And out of those 65 clients, now I'm starting 2025 with 40 clients. And pretty much during the winter, I got rid of about like 20 clients or a little bit more. But these were clients that were asking me to skip them during the drought. When it came to payment, they would take longer than expected. And overall, I just didn't want to deal with them, and pretty much get rid of the bad clients so that you can make room for better clients. But at my peak, when I had 65 clients, I probably only had 2 weekly accounts. And it honestly is just like the size of the yards that we have is what, the issue I'm running to. It's hard for me to sell weekly on a property where, even if I came weekly, like for it to make sense, like, something like this, like I would have to charge them 65 weekly cuts, right? Or bi-weekly be like 75 to 85. And it's hard in my area for me to try to sell that weekly, because say 60 times 4, that's 240. Yeah, that's pretty high for my area. Again, it all depends in your area. If there were like small little cookie cutter yards where each yard, it's weekly $30-$40, but even that seems low to me. My minimum is 55. I think once I start getting a little bit more booked, or my schedule's a little bit more full, I can try experimenting with just weeklies during spring and summer. I'm just not there yet. It's just part of the process. I don't really want to lose a lot of my existing clients trying to push this, just because I do think I know I'll get some pushback. And it's kind of like risk and reward. Do you want to, do I want to try it out and lose a few clients? And the answer is no, I don't want to, because I depend on this income. I'm the main source of income for my family, and it's too much of a risk, too much of a gamble for me to do that. But bottom line is, it's hard for me to try to push for weeklies. If I was more full, I would definitely experiment with it, because I know ultimately it's easier, it's quicker, and ultimately I'll be making more money. But not there yet. Maybe a year or 2 years from now. Right now, I really just want to focus on bi-weekly cuts and pretty much fill up my schedule, and then maybe down the road give Jacob a whole setup, and then have him go out one route, I go another route, and then once I'm there, then just be like, I'm only taking weeklies, and as I keep signing people up, I'll get rid of those bad clients. But it's a learning process. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there were any other questions that were out there. I did get like a few comments saying, you know, I got a great deal on my mower, which I did in my last video. I pretty much told you guys I paid $5,000 for my 36-inch stand-on Skag V-Ride 2 with 30 hours. So honestly, it's brand new. It's not even broken in. The deals are out there, you know. Just I literally shot like 20 or 30 lowball offers. You know, there were people that wanted 8, 7, 9,000. I'd be like, I could do 6,000, I could do 5,000, I could do 5,500, and eventually someone will say yes to it. And what I did is like there were a few that wanted like 6,500 for it, and I shot them a lowball offer like, hey, I could do 5,000, and they're like, no, thank you. I would save it, and then a month or 2 months later, if that ad is still up or if their listing is still up, I would shoot them another message like, hey, 5,000, I'll pick it up tomorrow. And eventually, after 2 or 3 months, someone said yes. So, like, again, I'm very patient. I am very patient. My truck, I got a good deal off. My mower, two of my mowers, I got a good deal off Facebook Marketplace. And then the trailer that I'm working on right now, I got a pretty good deal on it. And then I'll make another video about it. But, you know, the worst they can say is no, and then eventually someone will say yes, and then you're like, hell yeah, and I got a great deal on whatever it is that you're looking for. So the deals are out there. Don't be afraid to shoot lowball offers. But I know, you know, you got to have the money first. Don't just be doing it now and then someone says yes and you're scrambling to make or get that money. But they're out there. Just keep looking, keep shooting lowball offers, and eventually someone will bite. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions that you guys want me to address, send them my way. Peace.